Hey everyone, Vincent here, and today is a discussion that I really don't want to bring to you because when I saw this topic, it personally made me feel crappy. It was like one of those things where we all know as gamers, we just want to have a fun time. We just want to enjoy our games, we want to enjoy our anime, our media, and we just hate when there's changes that aren't necessary. And so today I'm going to try to be very articulate with how I position this and talk about it. But Avatar The Last Airbender, they have their own studio now that is Avatar Studios, in which they are going to be making new content. And the new thing that they're doing currently is they're going to be doing a movie in which all of our characters that we know and love, that we grew up on, are now aged up a bit into their like prime adult years, and we get to see them on a new adventure, which sounds amazing. Like if that's written well, 10 out of 10. Or that's at least what I would want it to be. Unfortunately, the news is that they've realized that they've been incredibly insensitive, not hiring voice actors that reflect the lineage of the characters. Like Aang is not voiced by a real life Airbender, and Katara, she's not voiced by someone actually from the Water Tribe. So this is problematic, and because of that, they have effectively fired the original cast. Maybe if they're lucky, they'll get a small cameo role in the movie. The only one that apparently got to keep his role was Dante Bosco, who voices Zuko, and I guess he's a real life firebender, which I didn't know, but that's super cool. Um, I mean, more props to him. I wish I was a firebender. Not gonna lie, I'd have such a fun time. Now, what's interesting about this is I saw some comments and they were saying like, "Hey, stop. This actually makes sense. The characters are older, and even though that the original cast were all kids and then they grew up and now they're older, and that could reflect, the aging of their voice, this makes sense because their voice changes and they need a more mature voice. So the guy who voiced Zuko, who was already an adult, the only adult among the kid cast, among this group, even though his voice still sounds like a kid, and the other kids' voices now sound like an adult. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. That's a dumb comment. If you posted that comment, that's a dumb comment. Um, I don't know. Honestly, the purpose of this video is just to spread awareness on how stupid this is. I don't like the idea of this at all. I think it's disrespectful to the franchise and to the voice actors who are so passionate about this, who basically like put so much of themselves into these characters. I I really hate this for them. I feel like, I'm not sure how they feel about it. Maybe they feel the need to come out and sort of be like, "Hey guys, it's okay. Like this is fine. Ha ha ha." But I don't like it. Regardless of what they say, I think deep down they would have loved to reprise this role, and I feel like they deserve to have the chance to. I feel like the millions of fans that Avatar: Last Airbender touched deserve that. To me, Atla is the first show that comes to mind when I think of the word masterpiece. When I think of a show as a masterpiece, it is the first show. It's also the first show that I think of when it comes to, showing any future family I may have one day, of like, hey, this is what we're watching together. I think the themes are timeless. I think the characters are timeless and amazing. And to have yet another property in 2025 take something that's beloved and just slowly turn it into something that we don't recognize anymore, I'm just sick of it. And I don't like to make this channel negative or just like attacking things or overly aggressive. I like to be positive. Um, it's really tough sometimes though. I find myself sort of in the middle because I'm a positive guy. I like to be upbeat and keep the energy up, but I can't help how I feel about it, and I can't help, like, I'm not going to just force myself to just sit there and enjoy something that I'm not enjoying and then pretend like I enjoy it when I don't. So that's where I'm at. I know that we're capable to do better. I know we're capable of making content and, respecting IP. I think Cobra Kai did this amazingly. Some people have grievances saying, well, Cobra Kai, it's based on karate, and yet Daniel's the main character, and he's a white guy. Like, who is he to have this thing taken from Okinawa, and his whole lineage and stuff. But even they did it well because they respected the characters, the legacy characters, and then they brought in new characters and respected them as well. They elevated the new characters while maintaining the respect of the old characters, and now they're doing a Cobra Kai movie in which they're bringing in Jackie Chan and they're giving him the room that he needs to do anything that he wants to do and make sure that he's respected and that respects the legacy of Kung Fu and karate. And that's what we're getting to, and like, that's awesome. That's a way to do it where virtually, like, the majority of the fan base is happy, and that's what you're trying to do when you make something for an IP. You need to make sure that that IP, that fan base, is happy. I don't think that's the case with this. I think a lot of people don't know, hence why I'm making this video. But yeah, if you are also upset by this, feel free to comment about it below. Let me know about it in the comments. Let this be a little bit of a therapy session for you, because I just needed to get this out. Needed some catharsis. So here we go, guys. Also, be sure to check out our Discord channel if you haven't already. We talk all kinds of games and anime. I have my own games that I published, card games, RPGs, very anime inspired. So, Atlo is very important and means a lot to me, and those themes that stay true with that show. So if you want to see something inspired by those, be sure to check out our Discord, check out our games. We have a link for our website down below. Love to have you there. Take care, and as always, stay awesome. Hey, what is up? If you're a fan of anime and tabletop games, then be sure to check out our card games, tabletop role-playing games, and even our manga. We have a lot of fun stuff over there for you to check out on our website, VindicateEntertainment.com. We even have a brand new tabletop role-playing game, Black Paper Moon. Check it out, and we'll see you there.